I guess this will be my last video for today. Um, this won't be a series, but I just wanted to say why I don't date Asian women. Like I said before, I'm already in a relationship, but if I wasn't, um, would I still date them? Well, let's go to the origin of my attraction to people or attraction to women. Like I said before in one of my earlier videos on why I don't date white women, part one. I have said that during my childhood, I did envision that I wanted to be with an Asian woman. Particularly, I wanted to be with a Japanese woman. This was not due to self-hatred. This was not due to, um, the hatred of black women or my mom or anything. It had nothing to do with those. I was not aware of the image of the self-hating black man or the black man who hates black women. I was only like what 10, 9. I didn't know what any of this shit was. I didn't even know shit like that existed. I just liked them because I liked them. Over time, I just and I just end up liking black women because that's mostly who I saw was black women. Um, I've never really talked to or really met any Asian women that I'm like close friends with. I don't have any Asian female friends. It's really hard to think if I ever did had any. I doubt it. But but it's pretty mostly due to where I went to school, where I live, where there really isn't a large Asian community that is associated with black folks. There is an Asian community, but they tend to stay away from black people. They live in the burbs with the white folks. The Asian boys, the Asian girls, they heavily associate with the white fraternities and sororities. So it's not a strange sight to see. It's not a strange sight to see an Asian or an East Indian kid, you know, riding ATVs or going fishing or doing hillbilly, not really hillbilly shit, but doing southern boy stuff. Driving jeeps or going outdoors or being the typical aristocratic white boy. You know, a lot of those East Indians and Asians too. Some Asians, or some Oriental Asians, but it's mostly with the Indians who really kind of want to aspire to be white accepted. Um, but overall, like I never really had any closeness with Asian men or Asian women. Um, when it came to Asian women, like I said, I never really associated with. There were some in my class. But like I said, it's my memory is so vague because I don't know if I ever had anything with them, any type of friendship or anything. I never even really liked an Asian girl that I saw. But I have tried to. I didn't do it seriously, but I want when I was on um, internet dating sites, I did used to try to talk to Asian women, and I was just kind of doing a social experiment to see if they would reply back. I didn't really care for it, but I noticed when I tried to message Asian women, I would get no responses. I never got a response from them. I never got a response. Um, they would never message me back. They wouldn't even say anything. They wouldn't even reject me or say anything back. And I did this for like a couple times. I could have sworn I messaged maybe about like within the time span of a week or two. I would have probably messaged maybe about 1,000 or maybe 500, Asian women, and maybe less than that, probably like 200. I don't think that much. I think around 200. And so, I would not get anything back. And I've, despite how friendly they may appear, I don't think Asian women. I mean, I know women don't give a damn about black men. I mean, we've seen this already with the commercial, with the laundry commercial, the cleaning commercial, where a black man comes to an Asian woman, and the Asian woman stuffs him in the washing machine, and he comes out um, white as rice. He comes out Asian, you know. And I probably say another I did have a bad experience with an Asian woman indirectly, and she was being very rude to my dad. And so what happened was that when me and my dad was in New York, and we went to like an Asian tea restaurant or something, some type of Asian restaurant. And the young waitress was like the daughter or niece of the owner. And so, she comes in here with a fucked up attitude. What you want? Huh? Huh? What you want? It's like it's that kind of hurry up and get the fuck out. That type of mentality. And my dad just kind of got really annoyed, and he just kind of got to the manager, and the manager was like, "Oh, that's my daughter. She's young. She's just." And they try to make all these kind of bitch ass excuses of like she's naive, so don't be too hard on her. I'm her dad or whatever. And we just kind of let it go. We're not from the area, so it's not like we was gonna go back to that damn store. But I just didn't like that. I just didn't like that chick. Yeah, we never went back to that store. I just felt like she was too disrespectful. I don't even know why. Yeah, I don't even I just don't even like those that type of disrespect. I don't tolerate it. But I have noticed that a lot of these women they don't come. A lot of these Asian women they're not as respectful as the stereotype claims to be. They're not the submissive Asian woman who bows down to men and worships their every step. When they see black men, or when these Asian women are um, assimilated to white society, they're basically the stuck up blonde. That's who they become. It's the stuck up blonde. They ain't try, they throw away that submissiveness, that Asian bullshit. They throw that culture away. They throw it away in an instant. They throw it away, and that with that experience, it was like one of the. I probably say that experience just kind of threw me off. I didn't even want anything to do with Asian women because I've noticed it, and it's like I don't want anything to do with them because that act is just for their men, or it's for white boys. They put up that submissive front, for a green card or whatever. But once they get assimilated, once they get that title of I'm American, they throw they like Ling Ling gets replaced with Betty, and Betty is the swarthy, blonde bitch who doesn't give a damn about anything. She's privileged. Nobody can correct her. And it's like, I ain't dealing with that type of shit. I ain't dealing with that type of shit. You know, and I noticed that a lot of brothers, especially on YouTube and MGTOW, they want to get Asian women, but it's like I don't see the point of them. Hell, I'll probably say the last thing I'll say about Asian women is that they're not even very that attractive. To be honest with you, they really aren't. They're kind of weird looking to me. I felt like they age really badly. I mean, let's be honest. How many attractive Asian women do you see after the age of 30? You ain't seen hot chicks. You ain't seen no Asian version of Lisa Ray, Nia Long, Jada Pinkett Smith. You ain't seen Asian versions of those women. You know, they age pretty badly. It's like once they're above the age of like 20 or above the age of 30, it's like they're gone. You know, they're either like fat or overweight, or they just don't have any kind of like a sexual interest in me. So I just kind of never really find Asian women to be too attractive. You know, I find some, but it's like it's really honestly it's just really not enough. I feel like they just have a look that makes them seem like they age really badly, and so I just never, I just never had any interest in them. Um, but yeah, that's my video. Yeah.